Y'all gotta understand, Hurricane Katrina was a psychological operation. They did it to destroy the culture. They gentrifying the city because it's all ritualistic, and they want to harness all of the ancestral energy from that culture that they now are trying to get rid of. The original people of the Louisiana, Mississippi area, the Delta, are the original Olmec people. They know this. These are the original black Indians. They know this. You ever thought about the fact that the same people that's in South Carolina, South Georgia, parts of Florida, they all, Mississippi, Louisiana, they all wear gold teeth. They all talk like this, baby. They all say stuff like churn instead of children. Think, it's the same people, the same indigenous bloodlines. The reason they push the slavery narrative is they want us to think that all of us was brought here on slave ships. Yeah, there were some people that were brought here on slave ships, but most of the people that ended up on plantations in different places in North America were actually the product of lost wars. Do your research on the Gullah Geechee Wars. If you do your research on the Gullah Geechee Wars, you do your research on the Seminole Wars, you'll find out it was really the same people. Because the same Gullah Geechee people that was in South Carolina and Georgia, that was also called the Yamasee War. Another name for the same people was Wali or Gowali or Wahali, which in the Muskogean language means those from the South or the Southerners. They were basically forced into Florida, and that's how they became known as Seminoles, because Seminoles means runaways, or those who ran. They actually had to run in order to prevent from being annihilated. But when we go back through history and we understand what happened with the black Indians that were still there, these were the people that was put on the Trail of Tears and sent to Oklahoma. And then not too long after that, we all grew up to this great singer named Charlie Wilson, who had a song called You Dropped a Bomb on Me. Little did people know that Charlie Wilson was from Tulsa, Oklahoma. So hope it makes sense to somebody. Right on to the real depth of the fake, because I'll be dropping more. Peace. New Orleans.
It's like
they wanted to erase the legacy
but the tree has been stubbed
of them Olmec people.
We still have our culture, and that's
them original Gullah Geechee people.
A lot of my friends, they kept the mask.
Pay attention.
Mardi Gras going after Katrina.
The real indigenous black Indians.
That was their life, and it was my life too.
So Mardi Gras, I want to go tell you a story.
I'm in a tribe that my father started, the Flaming Arrows. My dad, he was an Indian chief. My mom was a seamstress. We really not Mardi Gras Indians. The correct name is the Black Masking Indians. On Carnival morning, we wear these suits and pay homage to the real native Indians who helped our people. So it's a family thing, passed down through generations. It's my last time putting on a suit, but I have grandchildren and I'm gonna keep the tradition going.
Y'all think it's an accident that the birthplace of jazz is New Orleans? Birthplace of the blues is right there in Mississippi, not too far away in the Delta.
I'm turning my tribe over till he was like, well, we need you to come back home because we can't let you go out like that.
They want us to detach from all of that ancestral energy.
still take New Orleans with me wherever I go. But before Katrina, I would have never thought that I would ever left New Orleans. You know, I just thought that I was gonna be a New Orleanian like all my life. I mean, I love New Orleans, but it's not the same New Orleans. 20 years later, it's totally different. The talk is different, the walk is different. The neighborhoods that we grew up in with our families is totally different. Katrina took a lot, but it didn't take my pride, my dignity, or my culture. That's one thing I can say about New Orleans. This is some surviving people.
We are the canaries in this coal mine called America. The horrors that people went through after Katrina didn't have to happen.